Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a more laid back video. It's like a discussion kind of thing. Just about random stuff that I think that I've been wanting to discuss on my channel but isn't enough to put in one video. So I was like, well, I guess I'll talk about a couple things in the same video. One thing that I've been meaning to and wanting to talk about is Black Panther. I mostly want to talk about the soundtrack because I do kind of focus more on the music aspect of things. I did see Black Panther and I thought it was amazing. So if you haven't seen it and you're debating seeing it, or if you're a giant Marvel fan, or if you're not a giant Marvel fan, you will love it either way. The soundtrack for that movie came out, I think, maybe 2 weeks ago. But anyway, I love the soundtrack and it is definitely like the album of this month for me. Kendrick Lamar obviously was behind a lot of it and he produced a lot of it, and he's in like, if not all of them, most of them, pretty sure. I don't know, I don't have a list right in front of me. I don't think a lot of people know that I enjoy hip-hop and rap and just that realm of music, but I really do. I would recommend it to anybody, even if you don't feel comfortable like with that kind of music, or that's just not you. I would definitely try it out because you never know, and I think that it's really important to explore, especially when it comes to music, because I don't know, your perspective on just like people and art and music in general just changes when you decide to like step out of your comfort zone, I guess, and then you find new favorites. So I think the album is really good. Not every song sounds the same like you may assume, and there's a lot of great artists featured on that album, and it's just something very different and something that no superhero movie I've seen do before. Not a lot of it is featured in the movie, but I think it's just a great add-on to that whole franchise that is Black Panther. If you guys have heard it, let me know what you think. And if you haven't, are you going to listen to it, or have you heard anything from it? My favorites definitely had to be Paramedic and Big Shot. And I don't know, I love like all of them, honestly. Like they all have their own like sound to them and it's really great. There's The Weeknd and Travis Scott. There's just so many people on there, and like, I don't know, it comes together so nicely, and it's very cultural sounding, and I think it's an amazing album, okay? Like, you have to listen for yourself. Go check it out if you haven't already, because it is great, and like, you won't regret at least trying to listen to it. And if it's not your thing, it's not your thing, but I mean, at least try it. I think if you've never listened to that kind of music before, or never really been into it, I would definitely just give it a shot and see if, you know, maybe you'll find something new that you love. Second thing that I want to talk about is Panic at the Disco. I don't know if you guys are on Twitter or if you've heard of them, but there is an online magazine called Strife Magazine that deals with a lot of bands and just artists in general that I personally love. And I follow them, and they always have, even if it's just small little articles of just like news that comes up. And they've been following the whole Panic new album story like for months. In my last video that I did about new music and stuff, I talked briefly about Panic and how we are probably going to be getting a new Panic album this year. Brendan, I guess this past Friday, went Instagram live yet again and gave like 2 seconds away of the new album. The newest update, if you haven't heard already, is that the album is completely recorded and it is being mixed right now. So I don't really know when to predict when it'll be released. Like, I don't know if he's gonna do his surprise release kind of thing. I'm excited either way because I know I'm gonna get another album this year. If you have a prediction of the new Panic album, when it's gonna come out, let me know. So go follow him on Instagram if you don't already. That is where he's most active and gives all the updates, is when he goes live and stuff like that. So make sure to go follow him if you don't. The last thing that I wanted to talk about was, yet again, another TOP hiatus update. Listen, if you guys remember me saying that my prediction was that they were going to come back in February, I'm honestly drawing further and further away from that prediction, which kind of helps with this new theory that I think I'm following, this new conspiracy, whatever you want to call it. I really was trying to find the source to like where I found it, because I just read it really fast online and I didn't even like save it or screenshot it or anything. A couple days ago, I was on Twitter and I saw something about Tyler's very last Instagram post, which was, I think, the night they did their very last show. But basically, he was saying like, oh, last show of this era, the Blurryface era, and then there was a post that had a screenshot of that post. Listen, okay, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but like, just try to stay with me and just try to like think that this is a possibility, okay? Just stay with me, okay? Basically, they said at the end of Tyler's very last Instagram post, he put what's next, like once the Blurryface era was over, and he put exactly, this is what their explanation was, he put exactly 40 dots after what's next, and then he put the TOP symbol. And so they're guessing, their theory is that it is going to be exactly 40 weeks of hiatus, and the 40 weeks ends the week of April 8th. I'm leaning towards, as much as it hurts to say that, I'm leaning toward that being when the hiatus ends, because first of all, it sounds like so like just extra, and just like, why would someone literally count the dots and all this stuff? The only reason that I somewhat, and I'm kind of putting all my faith of when the hiatus is going to be over in this theory, is because, one, February is almost over, and that was just my prediction, my personal prediction, and I don't see that happening. Tyler is very like secretive and just like cryptic in general, and he likes, you know, hinting things that way, and just like, you know, he's done it in the past. If you look at his past posts about like, you know, before like Heathens came out and just like all this stuff, like he does some stuff really secretive that I think that he likes when people try to figure it out, or when they figure it out in such an obscure way. Like, it's nothing that's just like in your face, like obvious something's gonna happen. It is kind of insane, like how there's like, I don't know, like maybe it means nothing, I don't really know, but I think that's just gonna be my prediction from now on, that it's going to end in April. And if you think about it, April isn't too far away, and I know that we've been like, what are we like on, I think today the 20th is day 229. If you guys have heard about this theory or about another theory of when the hiatus is gonna be over, let me know. I would love to like see what you guys say or what you guys think. I mean, we've made it this far, kid. So even if it doesn't happen in April, I'll probably be dead by then, honestly. If you guys enjoyed this little talk about things, let me know by giving me a thumbs up and subscribing if you haven't already. I will talk to you guys in the comments. Please make sure to comment, because I love talking to you guys, especially about the hiatus and just TOP in general and just music in general, about anything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace and love, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye! That was really bad, I'm sorry.
Welcome! Big shot! Hold up, wait. Peanut butter insides? No. Outside? Cocaine white body looks like Gentiles. Emotional, 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 emotional. Why you emotional? Why you emotional?